Welcome to Rise and Shine Daily Business Tech Boost with me, Charly Leetham. If you're a small business owner looking to simplify technology and get real, actionable advice from someone with 35 years of IT experience, you're in the right place. Every episode, I'll dive into tools and systems like email, CRM, marketing and tracking, and break them down into bite-sized tips you can use right away. Your time is valuable, so let's get straight to the point. It's time to work smarter, not harder. Rise and shine. It's your daily dose of business tech inspiration with me, Charly Leetham. Episode number 473 today. I was just checking my numbers, making sure I was using the right numbers. More gravity forms, something a little simpler today. Well, maybe it's simpler. Hopefully it's a shorter video, a shorter tutorial. What we have been working on is public-facing forms that are only shown, forms that are shown to the public when they come to your website. Yesterday's episode 472, we covered doing a blog post, adding a blog post, or adding a post, not a blog post necessarily, a post to your website, and it was getting it from the public. Sometimes you don't want the public to fill in the form. Sometimes you want it only to be forms that can be filled in by members of the site. Particularly if you're running a membership site and you've got a membership plugin, you can control access to pages based on that. You can also control access to the forms based on whether someone is logged in or not. And that's a Gravity Forms function, not a membership site function or a membership plugin function. Why would you want to do that? Well, maybe you have guest contributors and you only want those guest contributors to be able to fill in the form. You can add those guest contributors as users to your site. You can restrict their access to WP admin by not telling them it's there as a start and directing them to the form and saying, just log in, fill in the form, you'll have everything that you need. It is a good way of managing access to your forms and making sure that the public doesn't necessarily give you stuff that you don't want to see, and you've got to filter through it and determine whether the form was submitted by someone from the public or by someone on your site. Today, what I'm going to do is show you how easy it is to set forms to only be accessible to people logged into your site. I think I've said that like 100 times in this video already. Let's move on. This is our demo site. If you are just tuning in, I have done tutorials on how to install Gravity Forms, how to configure it, and in this case, how to actually create a form to take content from people and create a blog post or a post automatically. Let's go and have a look at this. We've got our forms menu here, and if I click on forms, we have two forms available to us. We've got add a post and we've got contact form. What we're going to do is look at the add a post form, and we're going to restrict access to logged in users only. Now, to do that, we can go into the edit. We go into settings, form settings. Sorry, I should really slow down. So settings, form settings, make sure you've got the right form selected at the top. We've got our form basics, we've got our form logins, form layout, how we want it to look. We come down here to restrictions. There's a number of restrictions we can do. The first one is that I want to touch on is this require user to be logged in. As soon as you click on that, it's going to, what this will do is on the page where you have your form code, where it tries to put the form, you can say you need to log in to complete this form. Okay, it is as easy as that. Well, as soon as that's done, no one will be able to see the form. They will get that message. They'll need to know where to log in. You can, of course, put, visit site.com/login to do so. And that will send them to a login page to be able to log in. You'll need to do a little bit of work around your site, around your site, to not direct them to WP admin. You can create a login page and just put a login form on that page so that they log in there, and then have that page redirect them back to this page. So there's a number of things that you need to do around it. It's not quite as simple as I'm showing it to be here. So it is as simple as this. What's not as simple is making that user experience flow so that they don't log in and then get sent somewhere else and then have to come back and find the page to fill in that form that they're looking for. We can actually make it so that they can, from this screen, log in, come back here, fill in the form. There's a little bit of work required to make that happen, but I just really wanted to show you how easy it is to restrict a form to being to logged in users only. What are the other options we have here? Well, we can limit the number of entries, and if I click on that, we can say we only want 1,000 entries, and that's total entries, total per day, total per week, total per month, total per year, or total entries. And then again, we've received all the feedback required. Thank you. Now, why would you want to limit the number of entries? Well, if you are running a competition and you want people to enter the competition, but it's only for the first 100 people, this is how you do it. You say, no, we've got our 100. Thanks very much. The competition's closed. That's why you might want to limit the number of entries. You can schedule the form. I kind of like this functionality. You can schedule the start date, and you can schedule the end date and time. It's not just date, it's date and time. You can put messages in to say, yep, we're waiting for this date. This form isn't active, or this competition or this submission process isn't active until here. And then after that date, we say, thanks very much. Our submission date has passed. Please bear with us as we get you the information. But something like that. You can put the messages in there. Why would you want to schedule a form? Well, submissions. If you're running a funding round and say you've got until this date, the submission process starts on this date and finishes on this date, this is where you use your schedule form. It's that type of thing. If you're running a competition and it's not limited to the number of entries, but it is limited to the times that they can, the dates that they can submit their entries. Goodness, I'm tripping over my tongue here. That's where you would use it. So this restrictions functionality, it's a really nice little function to have. You can require users to be logged in. You can schedule a form. You can limit the number of entries. Okay. Hopefully that one's a bit shorter today. I know I get quite into my little demos and my little tutorials. I do hope they're helpful for you. If you have any questions on what I've shared with you today, please leave comments wherever you're watching or listening to this video. Come across to my community, my locals community, askcharlyleetham.locals.com. That is designed for business owners who want to understand their tech better without getting down into all the ones and zeros and understanding it to the nth degree, and get answers in what is hopefully more plain English for you. If you got something out of this video, I'd appreciate the like. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so you find out when I drop more content. Apart from that, guys, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye. Hey there, thanks so much for tuning in to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost. I hope today's episode gave you some actionable insights that will make your business tech work smarter for you. If you found value, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with other small business owners who could use a daily boost. For more tips, tools, and resources, visit www.askcharlyleetham.com. Until next time, keep rising, keep shining, and let's make tech simple together.